centuries, our kind has stayed hidden on Earth. But darkness has found us again. Prime. This is about the fate of all living things.
Hey everybody, I just got out of watching Transformers Rise of the Beast, and I'm going to do a quick spoiler-free review for you guys. This movie takes place in 1994. It's supposed to continue from the Bumblebee movie that we got a few years back. It's supposed to be 10 years afterwards, so it's sort of a reboot in the Transformers franchise, although they're not coming out and saying that. But it looks like a reboot. Some of the writing that's connecting the two movies definitely feels like the reboot. The characters, some of them, of the inexperience they have, also feels like a reboot. So we're supposed to forget the Michael Bay movies. Thank God for that, because it was a horrible, in my opinion, rendition of Transformer movies. It just got worse and worse with every movie that he put out. So thank God for that. But this movie also has some issues. Writing is not that great in this movie. The jokes sometimes don't land. The characters, okay, so if you got Noah and you got Elena are the human characters in there, and it's okay to have some human characters in there. You need them to bring it down to earth, so to speak. You have giant robots, so you also need some human interaction to make it sort of palatable, I guess, for everyday people who are going to watch it, the general audience. The Transformer fans, they don't care if there's any humans in the movie or not. I'm a Transformer fan. I could care less if there's humans in the movie or not, but I understand why they're there. These two characters are interesting, but they're also, they just feel like, why, with the lack of experience, why would giant robots with thousands of years of experience want to rely on humans who barely have any experience, who are teenagers or young adults? You know, they're going to rely on them to save them sometimes. And it just feels weird when they try to force that into the movie. And on several occasions, you have these humans telling the Autobots that they're stupid in some ways. And I just find that ridiculous. And why would somebody want to write that in there? Action-wise, you know, they have New York as one backdrop, and then they also shift over to Peru. So they have a different, you know, backgrounds, and it's fine. You need some jungle background. Obviously, you have Beast in there, right? So, and I you know, want to talk about Beast here. Beast Wars fans, they're all running into the movies to watch this because this is the first time they're seeing this in live action, and I feel like they got cheated a little bit here. They got sort of duped into this movie. There's not a whole lot of Beast War character development in this movie, and I feel that's wrong. They should have done a movie with just Beast Wars altogether, and then give that fan base something to really chew on, because they've never had this. And I just feel that is a problem when you try to combine two different eras. You combine the G1 Transformers with the Beast Wars into one. It didn't work with this movie. The writing didn't do a good job of putting it all together. The storyline was a little bit weak. I just don't think this movie was that great. Now, they have some great casting. They have Peter Dinklage. They have Pete Davidson, and obviously Peter Cullen. A lot of Peters in this movie. Peter Cullen has a voice of Optimus. They also have Michelle Yeoh, who's fantastic as one of the characters in there. So they do have a strong cast of voices in this movie. And the director, Stephen Capel Jr., I believe it is, he really genuinely, you could tell, tried. They do a little, we got to see it in the fan first kind of thing, so they do talk about him and how he tried to really, you know, bring this movie to the next level. I just feel it was a little short. It's not a terrible movie, but it's not a great movie either. It's somewhere in the middle there. If you're a fan of Transformers, go check it out. I think you deserve to go check it out there. And then I would love to hear your opinions on it on our channel here. Let us know. Did you think it was worth it? If you're a Beast War fan, do you think that you got cheated on this? In my opinion, this movie is subpar. I'm hoping that they do a better service. I mean, Optimus Prime, why does he always have to be so weak? He's one of the greatest leaders in pop culture why is he always so weak in these movies? Even my wife, who's not even a fan of this movie, came out and said, why is he always the you know, the guy to get beat up on all the time? Like, they need to really step this up and change this. And I get it, he's still inexperienced based on the era that they're filming at. They're saying this is a sort of a beginning of Optimus and learning to be a leader and stuff like that. Come on, like, the guy is a massive truck. He needs to be stronger than Bumblebee. It's ridiculous at times. The Beast Wars characters, you know, Optimus Primal, these guys are great. They look really good on the screen, but there's not enough of them. There's not enough time for them, I believe, and that really takes away from everything they were trying to do with these two different generations of Transformers. Overall, I think this is an average movie, and therefore I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think you can just wait for this to come on a streaming platform, really, to be honest with you. But if you're a G1 fan, maybe grab a popcorn, turn off the brain a little bit, and go for a little bit of adventure. But yeah, that is my spoiler-free review of it. I'm going to do a deep review of it. There's a lot to unpack in the spoiler version of it, which I'll do in a week's time. But thank you for checking it out. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and show some love, and give us some feedback. We definitely want to hear from you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.